Hey there, Legion, it's Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Frostpunk. We're kicking off a brand new series in the 4 p.m. slot today called The Tragedy of Winterhome. If you hadn't heard, Frostpunk just dropped a brand new story DLC, completely free, if you already own the game, by the way, and a new scenario. The accompanying patch is, to be frank, relatively small and features mostly minor improvements in quality of life tweaks, nothing too huge. But according to the patch notes, the scenario has quite different mechanics from previous game modes, including some entirely new buildings. And the most interesting thing about it, though, by far, to me, is the story it tells. The DLC is called The Fall of Winterhome. And since we just finished up this nice, incredibly dark, faith-based run on the original story mode called The Black Faith, what better time to explore together the incredible tragedy and prequel story that is The Fall of Winterhome. So I haven't touched this yet at all, so no spoilers in the comments, please. I'm seeing all of this for the first time along with the rest of you, and I'm just going to jump in and see what this has to offer. We've built our city to survive the long winter, now we have to fight against time to save it, and our lives, from impending doom. Customized scenario, I'm guessing, yep, we're going to go with medium just to have the most basic start, and let's also, survival mode is of course the game's Iron Man mode that's recently been added, but we're going to keep that off. And let's start and see how this goes.
To whoever is out there, if anyone, know that we were here. We did our best. We, the survivors, doomed by our own mistakes, aware of the risks and the price to pay. We took our last chance. And we failed.
Wow, some chills to start that off. Okay, I lied. I actually have seen that. I didn't realize that the trailer that they put out, I should have known that the trailer that they put out for the DLC was also the intro to the new DLC. But so I have seen that, but as of now, we're looking at some new stuff. Our generator is malfunctioning after our leader ignored the problem for weeks. Unbearable cold and brutal repression drove us to rise up against him. He didn't go down without a fight, and half the city was burned to the ground in the fighting. Damn. With the generator hastily patched up, your first task as a new leader is to restore Winterhome and convince people it has a future. Then you'll be able to investigate the cause of generator malfunctions. So it's almost like we're starting out at the point of the Londoners in the original campaign. You know, you have this situation where your primary objective is to make people happy before you can really go back to making sure your city's in good shape. And you can kind of do the second thing at the same time, but you really have to focus on making people happy. So, you know, one thing I'm interested in with this series is, obviously it's called The Fall of Winterhome. When you're telling a prequel story like this about a canonical event like The Fall of Winterhome that is part of everything that happened since, that's what canon means, you know, in an interactive, you know, story, in a game, you could, I'm wondering how much flexibility we're going to have here. Can we save Winterhome? Will we just be able to go about the story of the fall in like better or worse ways? I'm curious how they're going to tell this. So this is going to be quite a task for sure. Let's go ahead and see what the city looks like. Whoa, that's a lot of people. Oh, okay, they're just, I guess they're going out to start their day. We're going to play on speed 2 for a bit just to, well, speed 1 to start out, but we'll pause and get a lot of things sorted out and then play on speed 1 and 2 as we kind of adjust to the city. Restore the city. Our people are suffering in this badly planned, starving, half-ruined city. You have to restore their hope and quell their discontent. For a start, remove the charred ruins, interesting, to show that the city is recovering. Our engineers will inspect the generator once you deal with the present crisis. Okay, let's pause for a moment. Ruins. What's going on here? Ruins. Ruins are the remains of buildings destroyed by fires. They can't be dismantled and are blocking new construction. Removing them is a time-consuming process, but provides steel or wood. To remove the ruins, assign people directly to them or to a nearby gathering post. Or to a nearby gathering post. Yeah, that shouldn't be plural. To assign people, click on the ruins or the gathering post and use the assignment panel. So it works very much like, you know, just the piles of resources that you can find in the vanilla game. That's interesting to know. So we also, it seems like there are several buildings with jobs that aren't filled either. We have 580 people. Oh, kids are working, evidently. We've got to look at laws and stuff. What's our current setup? We've got 300 workers, 60 engineers, 56 of them are available, 180 kids, and evidently 10 prohibited children. Why are there 10 prohibited children? And then 35 amputees. And it looks like we already have a coal transport. Let me guess, coming from the coal mine? Oh, hey, look where we are. Hang on, if I turn the map slightly, this is going to look more familiar. I recognize that crevice immediately. See, this over here, this is where the city is in the primary game. And you go out this direction and this direction exploring. So this is the coal mine that you can find in Frostpunk, in a new home. And so we already have it functioning, and he is bringing 800 coal to us, which is problematic because we don't have a lot of room for extra coal at the moment. But, okay, before I look at this job situation, let's also look at the laws and technologies that we've looked into so far. Hello, what's this? Purpose. Oh, do you see what I'm seeing? This is the faith dude. This is the order dude. When you go into purpose, you can actually see House of Prayer as an option up here and Neighborhood Watch down there. Can you do both, or is this just a new way of presenting the choice? We'll find out. Adaptation. Child labor, all jobs have already been signed, so we've already crossed the line somewhat. Not surprising, given the last leader. Public house is already available. Fighting arena is already available. Corpse disposal, organ transplants, radical treatment and sustain life, soup and food additives, emergency shift are still available. So corpse disposal, yeah, we definitely have kind of gone down the dark path a little bit if we are doing that and child labor. I'm going to go ahead and, since we are a new leader, we are trying to restore hope and kind of be benevolent about this. We're going to sustain life. We're not going to force amputations on anyone. The gravely ill will be kept alive but untreated in medical posts. Hope will rise slightly. That's one of the reasons I'm doing this. But also, it'll just mean that people are less likely to die and discontent to rise. So let's sign that law right away. And technology-wise, how are we doing? We've got the Steam Hub researched, generator power upgrade 1 and 2. Same with the range upgrade 1 and 2. Heaters, improved heaters, no. And we've got some options available to us. Okay, looks like we might need to train a scout. More scouts needs to be researched, although we need to employ engineers in order to research it. Faster gathering, also probably a good idea given that we need to clear the ruins. That might need to be the very first thing that we do to help us clear the ruins faster. Medical post upgrade also needs to be done as soon as possible. We have flying hunters available as research, industrial hothouse. So we basically have down to mechanical calculators unlocked. And we already have bunkhouses and houses unlocked. But I saw tents, didn't I? Didn't I see tents? Yeah, there's a bunch of tents over here. So we've got some upgrades that we can do. All right, so first things first, let's get our engineers in here. It looks like we don't need the heater at the moment. Not too much. And I definitely am going to go ahead and go for faster gathering since apparently we have a lot of ruins to clear. Let's do that. Where are the ruins? Are these all... Oh yeah, these are all ruins. All these burned out. All this... Oh yeah, it's kind of glowing differently than, than a healthy city building. Yeah, all this stuff that's charred and burning. Hadrian, those would be the ruins. Alright, so we've got to allocate some workers to them, but also it looks like gathering posts will be... Was that? Are you serious? Why in the name of heaven do you have a snow pit where you put your bodies in the middle of your city? Yeah, you weren't kidding when you were talking about poorly planned. Holy crap. We're going to put this out here. Way out here. Okay. So we've got this gathering post here, which means none of these are going to need to have workers assigned to them. Hopefully. Let's see, let's have you guys work the coal thumper. We will turn the heater on for them. Same with this gathering post, and we'll let... Tell you what, let's let kids work. It's just gathering, stuff from the ruins. So wherever I can find a gathering post, let's jump to the other one here. Now here, there's not... We'll still have kids work it, but there's not as much going on here. There's definitely no ruins near this gathering post. Is there another one? No, there isn't, and there needs to be. So, yeah, what we're going to do, we're going to put a gathering post in the place of that snow pit once that new one has been built. Absolutely. And then this steelworks is going to need some people working it. Is there another steelworks anywhere? No. Not quite yet. Public house, that'll definitely work to keep people happy. Let's turn the heat on there so people are nice and comfortable. Cookhouse. Kids. More kids. We do have, doesn't look like we have any food. Oh, we have lots of raw food actually to cook right now. So yes, we need to start cooking that. Hunter's hut. Well, the thing is, we're at the beginning of the day here, so we don't need to have people working the hunter's huts yet. There's some other places that need jobs filled. Sawmill? Yeah, let's go ahead and fill that. Workshop? Nah. Hunter's hut? Yeah, don't need that. Aha! Yes, medical posts. Absolutely need these filled, and we have lots of sick people, more than just these medical posts are going to be able to handle. Are there any more? Yes, there's one more over here. We can do better than that. Also, it seems like the steam heating situation is not that great. Where do we have steam hubs at the moment? There's one. And that's heating homes. It's inoperative because the generator's inoperative. So we've got a quest down here. We've got to activate the generator, remove at least 30 ruins, raise hope to 50%, and reduce discontent to 25%. Just getting a feel for this city. All right, now this one here we're going to set to run only during the workday because that's when that area is going to be active. And same here. And same here. That one we'll have running all the time because it's heating homes. This one is mostly... Well, it's heating a few homes, so we'll have that one stay on. And then this one is heating some homes, and yeah, so that one stays on too. Okay, yeah, there's not a lot in terms of the heating situation. And one thing that's really weird is that the medical posts are not heated. So let's immediately fix that. At least these medical posts are not. And these homes back here are generally not. Alright, so we'll get that up. We do need to start the generator, so we can start it on, looks like all the way up to level 3. Let's start with just level 2 and see how that does. I'm going to bring the range down as well. To just... I mean... Do we need any range on it? I don't typically do a lot with the generator range, and I feel like we can probably use less coal if we went another route. Let's start with range 1. And if we need to tweak it again, we will. Okay, now with that being done, I have a ton of people available, and I have lots of ruins to go through and clear out. So ruins in this area, this immediate vicinity, are not going to be... I don't think I'm going to worry about them, because I'm going to put a gathering post there. But once we start to get, like, back here... I know it's a little bit weird that I'm putting kids in all these gathering jobs. It's a little bit sadistic, but it's just a habit. Like, I want to try and save some of my workers. Now, there was not a gathering post over here. What's this? Hunter's hut? Yeah, we won't worry about that for now. Another thing I can probably do is just go ruin to ruin like this, but yeah, there's no real rhyme or reason with... Alright, that's all the kids. Whoa. Yeah, there's this cliff over Winterhome, very interestingly. Alright, wooden ruins there. Yeah, see, some of these people are going to be working in the cold, and that is a problem. We've got a steam hub operating there. If we put one here, it will heat the area in ways that are beneficial to multiple homes. So let's go ahead and throw one down. Yeah, all of these ruins are just going to take... I mean, people are going to be cold, they're going to get sick doing this work. This is not a well-designed city whatsoever. This is bad. This is terra-bad. I'm going to go ahead and just, like, pile people into these jobs, but... Hang on, let me make sure I didn't... Okay, I didn't. Make sure I didn't absent-mindedly add one to an area that I know is going to be cleared out otherwise. What are you? You're a hunter's hut. Yeah, we've been over this. Okay, we've about reached the limit. Now, again, this area will be heated here. Thankfully. Yeah, actually, these guys, come to think of it, I've got a gathering post right here, so there are a couple that I know I've added workers to that I don't have to. I like that it highlights them so clearly. That makes it easy to tell which ones I need to worry about and which ones I don't. Okay, so there's that. We have a decent amount of materials, and once the workday starts, we'll have more. What else can I do before I get started? I can start building, I can start upgrading some of the homes to bunkhouses, but that we can only do it one time. And do I have any fighting pits already? Yes, I do. But not in all areas. There are homes back here that do not have the benefit of a fighting pit nearby. We've got a couple already. We've got that one there and that one there. Almost 20 minutes into the episode, we haven't unpaused yet. It's Winterhome, man. I want to try and save it. If we can save it, we're gonna save it, damn it. Okay. Let's go ahead and go to speed 2. And just let time run for a bit. Keep it on speed 2 now that we've hit 5 a.m. 14 hours left. We're going to need to build more storage for coal as soon as possible, given this situation. Workday is about to start. All right, we are hopefully going to get the new... Where did I order that new... Alright, good. New snow pits being built. Okay, with that one built, I can take... Where is that crappily placed one? It's in just a terrible position. You have to break down old ones before you build new ones. There it is, the snow pit. Alright, so we're kind of back in the original camera position. Let's dismantle that one. Then we'll put a gathering post in there. And then towards the end of the day, we will... I don't know how long it's going to take for some of these piles to get cleared out. Is that a quest? What do we have? Danger of disease. A heat zone has reached the snow pit and the bodies are beginning to rot. Dangerous diseases could begin to spread in our city. Oh, I forgot about that. We should either move the snow pit or scale back to the heat zone. I see. Pause. Forgot about that. Damn it. Well, I mean, there's no bodies at the moment. So... we could dismantle it again. We just need to... That's annoying. That's completely my fault, too. Just wasn't thinking. Oh yeah, it's a good location for it. It's near some homes, which is not perfect. I think I'd rather have it, like, over here. There we go. A little bit of distance, anyway. Okay. Alright, so we've got that one broken down. Which means it's gathering post time. Oh yeah. Perfect. Coal shipment's about to arrive. And yeah, we don't have enough room. Resource-wise, we can do a resource depot though. So let's fix that right now. Looks like we also need room for food. Gonna stick just to speed 2 for a bit. Gathering post is almost done. It's almost noon. Okay. Workers, yeah. Turn the heater on. Alright, there are bodies now, so they got moved from the old one. There we go. Had to reselect the building to dismantle it, but now the snow pit will be fine. I didn't realize I was putting it in a heat zone. That was dumb. Hello, what do we have here? Child injured at work. A child got distracted at work and has been injured. The accident was not serious and happened entirely due to the child's carelessness. You can give the kid a day off. Hope will rise slightly. Or hope will fall slightly if we scold the kid for being careless. Let's have hope rise a bit, shall we? Alright. You know what we could also benefit from doing? The good old extra research rules. Look how close those two steam hubs are to one another. Or steam hubs are to one another. I built the second one. I didn't realize there was one right there too, so we might need to move that one slightly. Yeah, not a fan of this city's design at all. Alright, so that's definitely heating some homes. This one, once I move... Well, I think what I'll do is I'll build another one, and then... Yeah, this is a great location for one, actually. So let's get that one going, and we will break that one down. 5 hours of coal left. Yeah, we need to go ahead and... Good. There we go. Faster gathering research. Perfect! Now that's only going to help us for a little bit. But that's a step in the right direction. That'll help us get those ruins cleared faster, presumably speaking. So the steam coal thumper probably needs to happen pretty soon. Oh, you know what we haven't done yet? Scouts. Need to do that like right now. And we probably need more scouts too. Tell you what, let's go ahead and create one team. And yeah, we have some places to go to. We have the weather station, rock formation, dreadnoughts, and the snow cliff. Yeah, so none of the ruins appear to have been cleared out yet. I'm assuming we get a notification over here the same way we would when other resource types are cleared out. So... ...20 hours of time left on this. We're going to need to go down to steam level 1, I think. And we've got a cold front coming up, so that's not the best timing. Staying on speed 2 for just... the immediate future. Alright, there's the end of the workday. Now we have lots and lots and lots of wood, and I feel like one thing that I could benefit from right now, at the end of the day, before they... are all in bed, is do that. Let's go ahead and get some new houses built, guys. You're all free. Go to speed 3 and let them work on this. Oh, hang on. Cold homes. Captain, some of our people are concerned about the low temperature in their homes. They quite sensibly point out that it's easy to fall ill when it's cold and ask you to address the problem. Okay, let's heat some homes. You'll have to start heating 7 of the cold homes within 2 days, then keep them heated for 2 days. Alright, so 0 of 7. So evidently there are just 7 homes that count as cold. We haven't really... Yeah, we haven't removed any ruins. 0 of 30. We have to raise hope to 50% and reduce discontent to 25. Nice! Okay, that counted as fulfilling the promise, but when the temperature drops, that's not going to count anymore. So we need to step up to steam level 2, which of course is going to be problematic for our coal consumption. What was that? Oh, yep, we can sign a new law. Let's see. Let's experiment with this. I'm curious about the purpose situation. We can go with House of Prayer or Neighborhood Watch. Faith seems to be a little bit better at keeping hope high. I just did a faith run through, though, so going back to order kind of seems to make sense just from a channel perspective. What if we get to do both? I don't know. I have to build 2 watchtowers. Yeah, I mean, we have, from a canonical standpoint, we have just had this major, you know, cataclysmic fight over the leadership of the city, so it would make sense that they would go for, you know, kind of a police force, a neighborhood watch. Let's go that route. And also, hang on, let's confirm. Where are you? Book of Laws. Purpose. Okay, there we go. We don't have access to the top options anymore. So apparently we have chosen the order route. Now, the other thing is we need food. I need to take some people off of jobs in various ruins. So that they can work these jobs. Now, thankfully, we're going to have faster research starting tomorrow. All right, you're heating some bunkhouses there, so yeah, you need to be running all the time. And we need to build a man 2 watchtowers. I'm not going to let this city fall. Like, if we can save Winterhome, I don't care if it's against canon. I am doing it. We're going to make this happen. And then, okay, we don't have enough steel to do another one. We'll have to wait till the morning. Okay, so we did just manage to upgrade a lot of those homes, which is nice. Now, we still have to remove some ruins. Let's go to speed 3 while we're in the overnight. I'm hoping that when the whole settlement starts back up to, again tomorrow, we will be able to build up our coal a little bit. Near the base of the cliff, some dark forms are visible buried deep under the ice and snow. Steam cores. Several huge crates are buried here, exactly like the ones used to protect steam cores during transport. We'll dig them out. So we've discovered the Barren Hollow and Freshwater Springs. Sounds familiar. Let's go ahead and... The Barren Hollow sounds new, actually. Let's go there. It's nice to have a steam core. 14 hours away. And what are you? Oh, you're the first watchtower. Nice. Let's get some... Tell you what, let's have... I'm sure there are some ruins that I can find that have people working them, yeah. I'll pull 10 people off so that 5 can work the watchtower. And you don't need your heater on, it seems. Also, speaking of that, I just remembered I can probably turn the heaters off. Speaking of conserving coal. Where are you? You're like under the cliff somewhere, right? Yeah, here you are. Yeah, these things don't need their heaters on anymore. You guys are probably screaming at me for that earlier. Yeah, you also don't need the heater on. Neither do you. Yeah, because they're near heaters. And for that matter, we probably need to go ahead and start building more medical posts. We have some heaters in position, so why not do 3 more? Just to make sure people have places to stay. We're out of wood. No kidding. All right, speed 3. And these wooden ruins, I could have some engineers jump into those jobs. Well, actually, no, I can't, because I need to save those engineers for my new medical post that I just built. A protective mother. A mother has refused to let her daughter go to work, afraid she'll get injured. We could look the other way this time, but others might see it as unfair. Hope will rise slightly if we let her have a day off. The child won't work for 24 hours. Let's let hope rise. We're just trying to play to our objectives for the time being. What? I raised the temperature so that wouldn't happen. Alright, well, we broke our promise. Hope has... I didn't think that would happen since I... Well, crap. That's very annoying. I didn't think that would happen. People are desperate. Yeah, okay, great. We must hold on for a couple more days. Now we are actually on the verge of getting kicked out in our first episode of this new campaign. This is rough. Alright, I'm starting to see ruins depleted, which is good to see. Lots of ruins depleted. Alright, some ruins cleared. Hope will rise slightly. People have noticed the ongoing effort to clear the city of ruins, and they appreciate it. A lot remains to be done, of course, but Winterhome already seems to be breathing a little easier. I'm glad to hear it. Alright, now we just need to get sick people treated. The researchers are also presumably doing a lot. Now, let's... hang on, before we unpause... if we mess up this first one, I'll just start over, but I've got to stop this episode in a bit, regardless. Man, I was not expecting that promise to fail. That's really kind of annoying. More wooden ruins depleted. Good. So that means... yeah, actually the ruins that I just highlighted I can pile some people into. Steel ruins depleted. A voice in the ruins. Sir, people have heard a child's voice coming from the wreckage. A child has survived the terrible night of destruction when half of Winterhome burned. So many lives were lost in the blaze and fighting. We can't let this child die too. We have to help the child. Indeed, we do. Save him, please. I agree with that rationale. Alright, lots of ruins depleted. That's good to see. You know, one thing we can definitely do... where's the nearest gathering post for this thumper? Yeah, storage limit reached. So are there not gathering posts nearby right now for... I don't see one. Hang on. Where's there a gathering post? That's a gathering post. Now let's look around. Okay, so there's one right there. I just couldn't tell it was a gathering post because it didn't have snow on the roof. I'm used to seeing them with that. But, so yeah, I guess all the workers are focused on clearing other things. So one thing we can definitely do is add another gathering post here. And then I've got to stop. Got to stop. I hate to destroy adjacent resources, but I've got to go ahead and put another one in so that we can have more coal coming in from this location. Also, this will clear out some ruins. But I will stop this episode here. We're about 33 minutes in. Well, that's going to be slightly off because I know I'm going to cut some stuff from the front, load screens and such. But anyway, that's me. That's me giving meta commentary at the end of an episode 1. It happens. So let's see what we're looking at. We've got a number of people still really cold. We've cleared out some ruins. Hope is rising, but we just failed that promise. So we've got to convince people to trust us again. We have 2 marks to reach. This is the one that's going to keep us from getting kicked out. This is the one we have to hit in order to restore the city. We have to build and man 2 watchtowers. We only have 1 so far, so if we build a second one, that'll help with hope right away. And then we'll have to keep going in the next episode to see if we can keep people from hating us. Cross your fingers. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this first one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are going to be coming out every day at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.